All right. It is November 12th, 2019. And today is the first big day, or it's first big day. That doesn't really make sense. First day that Disney Plus is available to the public, right? Disney Plus, Disney's new streaming service. Now, what we're going to do today, I'm here to give you my perspective, obviously, and whether I think that this is going to be worth it for people that are fans of specifically the more comic book related material. Marvel, that is. And I ended up, and I knew this was going to be a shakeup. I called this when they first announced that Disney Plus was going to be a thing. I let you guys know, you can watch my previous videos, even the video when it was first announced, actually, that I did. I talked about how this was a game changer, specifically for the fact that now the Marvel Cinematic Universe is going to have more reach in terms of what they're able to do with other characters. We're going to see characters brought in a lot faster than what we ever have, because now they're not going through really other companies, be it Netflix or who have you. They're going to have their own stuff when it comes to like original series that tie into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So you're going to see a higher volume. Now, that doesn't mean that they're going to be better or anything like that, but that's something to take into consideration, right? Now, for me, I had recently canceled my Netflix, also my Funimation accounts, because I don't really watch them as much anymore. And I checked with the lady to make sure she wasn't watching either, and she doesn't. So I went ahead and canceled those in preparation for this. Not to say that I couldn't afford both of them. It was just a matter of if I'm not watching it, why am I spending money on it? And what I did personally was I wanted to get the bundle, right? Because for those that don't know, you have the $6.99, and of course you can pay the full year out for like $69.99, if I'm not mistaken. You can pay the full year out. That's just for the basic Disney Plus. You can, however, bundle this with to get Hulu and ESPN Plus. I really don't care about the Hulu, but I did want the ESPN Plus. That was for $12.99 a month. So it was worth canceling those other services. ESPN Plus has, those little series and stuff, but specifically for me, the guy that likes to watch Italian football, I wanted to make sure that I got that, because that was going to be my opportunity to watch all those, Serie A, my AC Milan, and so forth. So I went ahead and bundled it up. So what we're going to take a look at, this is the online interface. I've already signed in and whatnot. I haven't looked at what all is available. I know that they've come out with a list of what all is available, but this video is so we can all together go through this. So this is how it all looks in terms of the platform. I haven't logged into like the app, like on my iPhone or Apple TV or Amazon, Fire Stick or anything like that. But this is how it looks, straight from the home screen, right? Up top, you got, you can search things that you want. You can add your watch list. They have their original series. This is the part that's going to be the game changer of it all. Movies, series, and such. What I do like is that they have, they got Pixar, Disney, Marvel. Pick what you want, and it'll allow you to go through all of this as far as what's available. Y'all know me. I've said this time and time again. I have no interest in this. I have zero interest, and maybe for some of you guys that have kids that want to watch the Disney movies and stuff like that, this is available to you. It's the same with Pixar, but I have zero interest in this. I'm also not a Star Wars guy. I know this is a lot of people where have been excited, for lack of better terms, for this. And I know there's going to be a lot of videos coming out about this original series and such, but I don't care about any of this. This is where it's at for me, right? But just for those that, you got your avatars, Toy Stories. Looks like obviously your Star Wars stuff. We'll talk about the Marvel stuff in a little bit. They do have a lot of the National Geographic stuff, which I don't understand why they don't have a tab for that, actually, because I'd watch that over the Marvel, excuse me, not the over the Marvel, over the Disney and Pixar stuff myself. But trending Simpsons, so they have all of this stuff that's here available. Looks like they do have all the older, they have all the old Disney movies here, which is very interesting. So, okay. How do I go over though? Like without, oh, there's a little deal right there. Cool. Okay. So yeah, they have all the old Disney movies. Like, looks like all of them. Like all the ones that I can remember watching as a kid. 101 Dalmatians, Pocahontas, Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yeah, they have all of that. Okay, interesting. Still not gonna watch it. All right, so let's do it. Is this worth it? Let's see what we have offered to us from a Marvel standpoint. It looks like a lot of the movies are here. Avengers Endgame is on here. This goofy movie is on here, of course. Iron Man 3. We got Guardians of the Galaxy. We have First Avengers, Thor. It looks like just pretty much all of the movies are on here. It looks like, yeah, it's literally all of them. For the better part are here was Black Panther. Did I scroll past it? I don't see Black Panther. Yeah. I don't see Black Panther. I guess, isn't Black Panther on Netflix? So is it a rights thing? Does Netflix still have like whatever agreement? That's what I'm guessing, that they get to come out with that, and others don't. Because I know there's a couple of movies on Netflix. I thought Endgame was on Netflix though, wasn't it? What, Endgame on Netflix at one time? No. That was Infinity War, and I don't see that. So yeah, I guess what happened is that the Netflix stuff is going to stay there, which makes sense because it's a different company. Okay, so here we are. So what is this all about? What is this expanding? What is this? Oh, buffering already, huh? I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody and their mom's on this. So we're buffering already. Fantastic. Exciting look into the future of Marvel Studios, including never before seen footage featuring talent filmmakers. I don't got any interest in that. Maybe I'll watch it. Review it, or whatever. Assembling the Universe, Agent Carter, which I didn't really watch. Inhumans. A lot of people asked me if I had watched this. I had not, so I'm probably gonna take a look at it now. Ooh, what you mean something went wrong? Hold up. So now they do have. Okay, so maybe. I mean, I am on this very early, by the way. It's almost like they're still adding stuff, because as you can see, with us refreshing that and us being sent back to the home screen, now we see Star Wars and now we see National Geographic. But hold up, man. Like they can't do that to me. Let's go back to this. Wait. What do you mean something is wrong? Disappointed. So it looks like they have X-Men on here, but they won't let me watch it. So what's that all about? Whoa. Do they have the OG? Man, this thing is buffering and it's killing me. Yes, they do. But how do I watch it? Why can't I watch it? Yo, this is all buggy, man. Like, which is to be expected. It's buggy as I don't know what. So at some point in time, OG Silver Surfer series is going to be on here, which I didn't know that. A lot of this stuff is new to me. Remember, like keep that in mind. I know they came out with lists of what was going to be available. Yo, so it looks like we got original. We got some Spider-Woman, which I don't care about. Guardians of the Galaxy shorts. Didn't know that was a thing. What is this? Is this something new? Because I don't even remember this. Spider-Man Unlimited. Okay. We got Secret Wars. Oh, these are mini. Okay. Okay, Incredible Hulk's on here. Fantastic Four. So it looks like it got some of the it got all the series. Like that was, I think, the last Marvel series that I watched was this cartoon or animated series was Earth Mightiest Heroes, which was pretty good. I watched that. Was it Avengers Symbols of I think it was Earth Mightiest Heroes. Something, whatever was out when I was still in college. Because I remember watching that. So they have a bunch of these series on here. I didn't even know there was a Guardians. I don't watch a lot of the animated Marvel stuff, so I didn't even know half of these were things. Like I watch more DC for animation. I kind of gave up. I just figured this is a little more childish for my liking. We'll maybe check some of this stuff out at some point in time when I'm bored. All these shorts, okay. Spider-Verse. So they basically gave Spider-Man his own little section. So yeah. OG stuff. I can't play it though. I don't know if it's because I'm on. I don't know if it's because they got the 1980 Spider-Man, yo. But I can't play any of this. Like y'all can. I don't know if it's because I'm on Firefox, or it's buggy or both. I don't know. I have no idea. But I mean, I can at least tell you what's on here or what's about to be on here. But it looks like we have some OG. We have a lot of the OG stuff on here. Yeah, because every time I click on it, I have to refresh it. Okay. What Spider-Man? This is what I'm gonna be all over this right here though, for sure. But dang, OG Silver Surfer, X-Men Evolutions on here, Wolverine and the X-Men. Okay. It's almost like they're adding stuff as I'm clicking this, man. So Agent Carter, I don't remember watching all of the Agent Carter episodes, so I may dive into some of that. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess if you want to kind of binge through a lot of the old shit, because it looks like they have just about all of their animated series, give or take. X-Men, Silver Surfer, and I don't know. For $6.99, unless you want to go through some of this, which $6.99 isn't that much, right? $7. Unless you want to go through this, you may want to hold off. My honest opinion, but I mean, some of these guys, some people are going to be excited about this stuff, so. And it's a 7-day free trial, if I'm not mistaken, by the way. But some people are going to want to go through all of this, understandably so. All of these old Spider-Man shows, and obviously if they want to go through all of without paying for them, well, you are paying for them. You're just not paying as much money like you would individually. You can go through a lot of the old MCU stuff. And some of these animated series I didn't even know were things, right? So there looks to be, and it's buggy right now too, which is to be expected because it just dropped. But I think this is going to be more so worth it because of the other thing that Disney has control over, right? For strictly Marvel, I'd probably hold off if you're just, okay, I just want to get Marvel and nothing else. And you're not into, they put Spider-Gwen and, oh no, they're calling it Ghost Spider. Excuse me now. What is this? That's Squirrel Girl? Oh man, whatever this is, it looks terrible. But there's some of the live action series that you maybe want to get into. Runaway sucked me. But I haven't seen Inhumans, so I may dive into that a little bit. But if you don't have interest in rewatching a lot of the Marvel Cinematic Universe stuff, I'd maybe hold off. It's a lot on here. But it just depends. I think if you're into I'm not as into the animation, Marvel animation, as I know a lot of other people are. it's just not as captivating for me. But it does have the old Spider-Man, 80 Spider-Man, 90 Spider-Man. It looks like as well, X-Men. So it does have stuff that you maybe grew on, and just for the nostalgia of it all, which is all this is, really all this whole entire app is, then get it. But obviously the live action stuff isn't here yet for the Marvel Cinematic Universe that have been announced. So you might want to wait till they start rolling some of that stuff out, and obviously wait until they fix the bugs. But this to me seems more worth it if you are a guy that watches it all. I know guys that are maybe into Star Wars. I'll click this just so you guys know what's here. New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Phantom Menace, or the Phantom Menace. I call everything the Phantom Menace now because the Phantom Menace. Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, Force Awakens, Rogue One. All this is on here. And the new series, I know the Mandalorian everybody's talking about. I never knew there was animated Star Wars. Well, yes, I did, but I don't know. Well, I guess this is what's here for you guys that are Star Wars geeks. So, but to me, I just think it's more worth it if you like watch a little bit of everything. This is a hands down keep you occupied. If you have kids, excuse me. Oh man, it's early in the morning, man. But if you have kids, there's a lot of obviously the Disney stuff that's here. Me personally, I'm gonna be here for this and this only. Like when I'm one of those guys that, come on, man, I can't even click on. I'm one of those guys that watches weird stuff like this. Like when I'm like usually traveling, like if I have a speaking gig or something like that, and I'm cooped up in a hotel, I'm always watching something random like that's on National Geographic or the Travel Channel with freaking the Ghost Hunters or some random stuff like that. So I can get into this, right? But I'll go through it. I'm not gonna really just go out of my way, but the fact that I could bundle this with the ESPN Plus made it easily worth it for me to get it, because it's cheaper to get them bundled up, obviously, than get them individually. So I think there's something for everybody. Me personally, just from my personal opinion, if you're just there for the Marvel Cinematic Universe stuff, which there are going to be people that are there, all the movies as you see are on there, but it's just, I don't think this is worth paying the $6 yet until they start rolling out those shows. Once they start rolling out those shows, I think it'll be worth it. But yeah, this is interesting. I think this is going to be a big shakeup just to the whole streaming community, man. Just for the whole streaming community, this is going to be a huge shakeup. It's going to be a lot of competition. Everybody wants their own streaming service now. Disney, with them having a lot of the name recognition in terms of what they've created over the years and putting it all on the streaming platform, is going to shake it up alone. But what I said is that, which is what excited me the most, was that now they are going to have the incentive to create their own shows and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So I think we're going to see a lot more characters that are going to be introduced to it faster because they don't have to wait around for movies anymore. And because it is their project, they have more incentive to create more shows at a higher volume than what they have in the past and maybe going through Netflix or something like that. So this is going to be an interesting deal. But that's my final verdict. I'd say hold off. If you're just there for the Marvel stuff, hold off. But it is worth it, I think, if you want to get like some of the ESPN Plus stuff. You can't get to it. They don't have it like streamlined to go, hey, it doesn't look like it, at least. If you want to go to, it's like, hey, I want to go straight to Hulu. I want to go straight to, I don't know, ESPN Plus. Doesn't look like that's on here. So there's that. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of old stuff here. I'd imagine this Disney section here has a million shows here like that you can get into. So certainly if you have kids, that's going to be there for you. But me personally, Marvel, National Geographic, and the ESPN Plus, that enough, the bundle alone. But if you're not interested in sports or anything, National Geographic, and you just want it for this section, unless you're just trying to go watch the X-Men or the old Spider-Man, it's just not worth it yet. I don't think it's worth it yet. I think you hold off until some of those shows get rolled rolled out, and then I think it'll be worth it. So that's going to be my final verdict on what's going down with Disney Plus. So make your own decision.